Fire Escape Academy inspector training video. Here we are in Paterson, New Jersey. This is Washington Street, and here we are looking at a fire escape, and we're going to be looking at the various ways you could write a violation and what to look for. Two things in order to write a violation: must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. The easiest one to write a violation is always the paint job. So the paint job falls into deterioration, and that means that somebody just hasn't been keeping up the fire escape. So if they have not been maintaining the fire escape, that's the only violation you really need to write. It automatically triggers, when you write the violation, repair, paint, test, it automatically triggers the need for an engineer to inspect this fire escape. His inspection will identify all the structural issues that are wrong with this fire escape. So right now, the quick test is whether or not the fire escape needs to be painted or whether or not it needs to be structurally repaired. I'm waiting for Sonia. So what we have here is more rust than paint or more paint than rust. So just look at the fire escape. That's the first. This fire escape looks like it has more rust than paint. So there's your violation. Write it up, walk away. The rest of it will take care of itself. But let's say that the owner got wind that you were coming and they threw a quick paint job on this, and it was all nice and black when you got here today. What other things would be indications that this fire escape has structural issues? So the first one, and the easiest one to find, is look at the square bolts on the treads. Look at the square bolts on the supports. The square bolts on the treads is an indication that this 75-plus-year-old fire escape on this 75-plus-year-old building has never been refurbished. Okay? So if it's never been refurbished, that means that these are original bolts. So every time you see square head bolts, it's original bolts. That's a violation. That's a structural violation, because I can guarantee you one of these treads is bad. And let's see if we can focus on that tread right now. If I go up and get as high as I can on this, you see a tread already dangling up there. And if you can see on this video, I don't know if I can get any closer, if you can see on that video that the heads of the bolts are still there, yet the tread's fallen. That's an indication, and that's what we talk about, that the square head bolts are 75 plus years old. So minimally on the whole entire staircase, all the treads minimally should have been replaced in its 50 to 75 year life, minimally, and these haven't. So there's your structural violation. Okay? So let's take a look and see if we can find some others. Others would be square head bolts on the supports. So the supports that hold this thing in the air have square head bolts. They're 75 years old. They need to be replaced because of the age. Let's take a look at this weight of the ladder and the cable. The cable is all rusty. The cable and the knuckles there's no paint, there's nothing on it to protect it from the weather. So the cable now is in question. The tiebacks to the building. If you look at all the tiebacks, some of them are pulling away. It looks like it's brick veneer in a brick building, so you've got the entire fire escape that needs to be inspected.
Are you going to be going up?
Yeah, I'm going to be going up, yeah. For Sonia? Yeah, yeah. I'm going to subir, yeah, we'll subir. So now look at the treads hanging on this first. So whenever you have dangling treads, this is another very important thing. You've got a life safety issue, because it's not just those treads that are fallen, it's the other treads that are ready to go. So this fire escape has life safety issues, not just a structural issue. So you can also write a violation where, depending on your local law, you can ask to vacate the building until such time that permanent repairs take effect, or emergency repairs make this fire escape minimally functional until such time that permanent repairs take effect. So it's really the call of the inspector. Any questions, please give us a call at Fire Escape Engineers, 866-649-0333. As always, you can go online, go to Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training on YouTube, and this and many other videos from nationwide inspections can be seen to help you train and get better at writing violations. And also, if you'd like, we can offer a program for your city, a fire escape awareness program for your city that includes industry standard tags, industry standard confidence test, fire escape repair, and also industry standard low test criteria.